You did it. You landed the big promotion, the one you've been chasing for months, maybe even years. That bigger paycheck finally hits your bank account, and for a hot minute, you feel like you're on top of the world. But then, a few months later, you're staring at your bank account with that sinking feeling. You're somehow more broke than you were before. If this sounds familiar, trust me, you are not alone. Here's the secret danger of getting a raise. That bigger paycheck is a trigger for sneaky lifestyle upgrades that can silently drain your bank account and even push you into debt. So let's break down exactly why this happens and what you can do to make sure your raise actually makes you richer. This whole phenomenon has a name: lifestyle creep or lifestyle inflation. It's the simple habit of spending more as you earn more. What used to be a luxury, that daily takeout coffee, the fancy gym, a nicer apartment, slowly becomes your new normal. It feels like a necessity. But here's the thing. It's not the one big obvious splurge that gets you. It's the 1,000 little upgrades that bleed you dry. It's a slow, quiet creep that's hard to even spot until you're financially drowning. And this isn't some rare problem. The numbers are wild. A 2025 report noted that Americans earning $100,000 a year are often more likely to report living paycheck to paycheck than those earning $50,000. Other research shows that even among those earning more than $200,000, a significant portion feels the same financial strain. These are people who, on paper, should be stacking cash. But they aren't. They're trapped. Meanwhile, the average American adult's personal debt is over $63,000, and that's not including their mortgage. This is often fueled by high-interest credit cards just to maintain a lifestyle that their income can't really support. The term lifestyle creep is a massive topic of discussion online for a reason. Millions are feeling this exact pressure. They're making more money but feeling just as stressed, if not more so. It feels like being stuck on a treadmill, running faster and faster just to stay in the same place. Right now, you might be thinking, okay, a few extra expenses? What's the big deal? I worked my tail off for this raise. I deserve to enjoy it. And you absolutely do. But without a plan, that enjoyment can quietly sabotage your entire financial future. This is where it gets really crazy. Let's look at the tale of two people, Alex and Ben. They both work at the same company, both earning $80,000 a year, and they've both been crushing it, saving $15,000 every year. They're on the right track. Then, they both get a fantastic promotion with a $20,000 raise, bumping their salaries to $100,000. And this is where the story splits. Alex is what we'll call the wealth builder. After a little celebration, Alex makes a simple rule: save half the raise, spend the other half. So, of that new $20,000, half of it, $10,000, is for enjoying life a bit more. The other $10,000 gets automatically funneled into savings. Alex's new annual savings total is now $25,000. Ben, on the other hand, is our lifestyle creeper. He thinks, finally, I can afford the life I've always wanted. He upgrades his car, which tacks on a new $500 monthly payment. He moves into a bigger apartment in a cooler part of town. He starts eating out several times a week and adds a few more subscriptions to the pile. Before he knows it, the entire $20,000 raise is gone, completely absorbed by his new lifestyle. His annual savings? Still just $15,000. On the surface, it doesn't seem like a disaster. Ben is still saving money, right? But let's fast forward 10 years and see the true cost of lifestyle creep. Assuming a 7% annual return on their investments. After 10 years, Alex, the wealth builder, will have over $345,000 saved. Ben, the lifestyle creeper, will only have about $207,000. That is a staggering difference of nearly $140,000. Ben didn't rack up a mountain of debt. He didn't make one single bad purchase. He just let his lifestyle quietly eat away his opportunity to build real wealth. He traded a fortune for a slightly nicer car and more takeout. This happens because of a powerful mental trap called the hedonic treadmill. As soon as you get used to a new luxury, it stops feeling special. It just becomes the new baseline. Your brain adapts, and to get that same jolt of happiness, you feel like you have to upgrade again. It's a never-ending cycle. And to make things worse, there's social comparison. When we get a promotion, we start looking at our new peers. We see their houses, their cars, their vacations on Instagram, and we feel this deep-seated pressure to keep up, to show everyone our new status. This is how a want morphs into what feels like a need. It's a silent pressure that makes saying no feel like you're falling behind. The brutal truth is this: a bigger income without financial control doesn't create freedom. It creates fragility. The higher your monthly bills climb, the less flexible your life becomes. You get chained to your job, you're less able to take risks, and you become trapped by the very lifestyle you worked so hard to get. If this is hitting home for you and you're ready to stop the creep and start building actual wealth, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button. We're all in this together, trying to get smarter with our money. No hype, just real talk. Okay, so the trap is real and it is dangerous. But the good news is, it's completely avoidable. You don't have to live like a monk to build wealth. You just need a simple, intentional plan. Here are the steps you can take right now to make sure your next raise makes you richer, not poorer. First, and this is the most important step of all, automate your savings first. The second you know that raise is coming, decide what percentage of that new money you're going to save and set up an automatic transfer for the day after you get paid. This is the pay yourself first rule on steroids. A great place to start is the 50-30-20 rule, but only for the raise itself. 50% of the new money goes directly into savings and investments. This is your anti-creep fund. It never even hits your main checking account. It goes straight to work building your future. 30% goes towards smashing your debt. If you have high-interest debt like credit cards, use this chunk of your raise to wipe it out. Getting rid of debt frees up a massive amount of your cash flow later on. 20% is for you. This is your guilt-free fun money. Go ahead and upgrade your lifestyle with this part. It lets you celebrate your hard work without destroying your long-term goals. Second, you have to know where your money is going. A budget isn't a financial straitjacket. It's a plan that gives every dollar a job. Track your spending for a month. Before you make any non-essential purchase, ask yourself one simple question. Is this a need or a want? If it's a want, give yourself a 7-day waiting period. You'll be shocked at how often the urge just disappears. Third, get creative and find cheaper swaps that give you the same good feeling. You don't need the most expensive gym to get in shape. A home workout or a run in the park works just as well. Instead of always eating out, host a potluck with friends. The goal isn't to deprive yourself, it's to get the most happiness for the least amount of money. Fourth, learn to spot the warning signs. Is your savings account flat even though your income went up? Are you dipping into your emergency fund for things that aren't emergencies? These are giant red flags that lifestyle creep is winning. Catch it early and get back on track. And finally, shift your whole mindset. Wealth isn't about what you spend. It's about what you keep. It's not the flashy car or the designer clothes. Real wealth is invisible. It's the money working for you in your investment and savings accounts. True financial freedom isn't the ability to buy more stuff. It's the ability to wake up every morning knowing you have options. It's the freedom to walk away from a job you can't stand, to handle a surprise emergency without panicking, and to design a life on your own terms. Look, a promotion is a powerful tool. It can be your launchpad to financial freedom or a gateway to a bigger, more expensive prison. The choice is yours. By automating your savings, setting clear rules for every raise, and being aware of the psychological games your brain plays, you can guarantee that your hard work translates into real, lasting wealth. You don't have to be another statistic of a high earner living paycheck to paycheck. You can break the cycle. Now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below with the one little upgrade you're going to cut back on, or be more mindful of this month. Let's hold each other accountable and start taking back control of our financial lives.